Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Ellie. Today's Tutorial Tuesday and I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created my Easter projects for my pen pals that I shared with you guys. I did do a video as a project share. I'll leave the link to that video down below. And one of the subscribers asked me if I can do a tutorial on them, so I am. So we're going to start with the bag flip that I created. Really simple. All you're going to need is a bag, any type of bag, some strong adhesive, glue gun if you need it, doilies, embellishments, stickers, washi tape, whatever you want to use as far as the decoration piece. So I'm just going to show you the basics and then you guys pretty much know how to decorate the bag to your taste and to your liking. So we're going to start off with the bag, and the first thing we're going to do is, so the bag is basically a whole bag, and the bottom flap, what we're going to do is we're just going to tuck it in and create a pocket right here. So it is going to be a shorter, it's going to get shorter because you're going to flip it, but it's going to serve as your small pocket. And basically you're just going to take your adhesive and you're going to go ahead and just add your adhesive right there. And you're going to only add your adhesive to the two ends. You don't want to do it to the top because you obviously need that opening. If you want to put adhesive in the bottom just to make sure it sticks nicely, then you can do so. And then I would say definitely turn the bag to you, facing you, so that as you're lining it up, you can see that it's lined up nicely. Now, because this bag, I don't think it's folded properly at the right angle, it is going to stick out a little bit, but I'm okay with that because I can always use anything to try and cover it up. So you're basically just going to take your flap, and again you're going to just try and straighten it as possible and then just glue it down. Okay, so then you should have a pocket right here. Now it is a small pocket, but it's a pocket. And you can do a lot of stuff with it, as you saw with mine. You can add a bunch of little die cuts. You can add a little card. If this is where you want to put the letter for your pen pal, then you can put the letter and maybe something that says letter here or read me, you know, whatever you want to do. And then at the top, obviously, you have your bag right here. Now for the very basic simple part, what you're going to do is you're going to take your card stock, and with a pencil, you're going to measure out to where you want to cut. Sorry, for a moment there, I thought I wasn't filming. That would have been bad. And you can take any type of paper that you have. If you already have some paper that's already cut up, like this, it was already cut up, so I was like, why not use it? Then you can do that as well. Alright, so I'm just going to look for my pencil marks. And I'm going to line it up with my paper trimmer right here. And again, I'm not going to make this perfect just because this is just an example for you guys. I do love the paper though. I don't know why I'm using the paper if I really like it. I'll try to make it work. So just line it up as best as possible. So now what you can do is, well, don't be like me where you forgot to add your paper first. I was too excited about the pocket. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to cut down over here, but it's okay, it's an easy save. So we're gonna have to cut this down. Oh, and perfect. This line will serve as my guide right here. Awesome. So remember, you can either cut the entire page and then fold your pocket, or you can just do it like this and that works too. Then it saves you some paper as well. So again, I'm just using this as my guide. And that's what it's gonna look like. So let's go ahead and add our adhesive to our paper. Usually I have a hard time adding the roll onto this ATG gun, but this one was really nice. It did not give me no hassle. Alright, so it's really hard doing a tutorial when you have a camera in front. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and try and tuck it in as much as possible and lay it down. And then you have a pocket. Now if you want to leave it like that, you can. If you want to decorate it, then you can as well. Now what I could do so that I can keep it going, and because it's already the perfect size, there you go, you have your flap for the front, or your decorative paper for the front, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And now you guys are probably wondering why I'm always using the pink bags. Well, it's because I only have the pink bags. I haven't picked up any other colors at the Dollar Tree, which I should. Every time I go, I end up finding something else that I want, and I leave the bags. But, I mean, it works. All I have to do is add different kind of paper to color to give it, you know, a different type of touch. Okay, so perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our little card. I should try to make it as even as possible with this right here. Bam. There you go. See, so now you have your little front pockets, and then you have your back pocket. And again, if you guys remember what I told you, if you want to add cardstock to the back, if you're going to add like a lot more stuff, you want to make the bag as sturdy and as heavy as possible so that it can support all that weight. Then definitely I would add a card in the back. But that's it, guys. That is basically how you do the bag. And then all the decorations are up to you. You can add trim up there, you can add trim down here, you can add flowers, leaves, whatever you want, you name it. Maybe a big flower right here as your bold statement, maybe a word, you know, just about anything. But let's go ahead and move on with the with the flip book that I made. And I picked out these two papers right here. Look at how pretty this one is. This one definitely reminds me of Easter. It's like an ombre of like blue, pink, slightly purple, slightly teal. So I love it. So this is gonna be the front page to my book, and I'm gonna move some things around over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it down to the size that I want it to be. And again, this part is optional for you guys. You don't have to follow my instructions, but if you want it to be this height, then so be it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out 4 inches. I hope I can see this right. And then I'm gonna take out 4 inches right here as well. And the reason why I'm gonna take out 4 inches is you guys are gonna see, I don't want it to be this big, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it. Okay, so now we're gonna move this out of the way because I don't need it at the moment. And basically here is what your paper looks like at this point. So this is a nice height, I think. And all you have to do is fold it down the middle. And let me get my bone folder. So just take your bone folder, you know, mark your crease so you know that your book goes there. And then decide which one you want your bead to cover. And because this one has most of the pink and the purple and the blue, I'm going to use this as my front cover. It would be nice if you had a double-sided paper, like the one from, because the one that I used was from scrapbook.com, and that one was double-sided. So I definitely do recommend you guys doing a double-sided paper. So in this case, what I'm going to do, just so that you guys can see your options, I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to the same size as well. Alright, so now that you cut it down to the same size, I actually cut it slightly smaller, but I'm still going to use it. Yeah, I'm still going to use it because this part will be covered and this part will be covered. So yeah, I'm not going to let it go to waste. And what I'm going to do is this time I'm going to fold the opposite direction. So I'm going to fold with the white part outside and with the pink in the inside. So it is going to be a little bit thick, but that's what it's going to look like. So now I'm going to go ahead and add all my pieces, and remember we're going to line from top to bottom. So we're going to line over here. There you go. Wow, that came out nice. And again with your crease, just go over it to make sure that it stays down. And now you have a front and a back cover. That looks really cute. I love that. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your pocket now at this point. If you guys remember a little bit of what it looks like, you're gonna go ahead and basically you wanna cut a little bit extra, but then you don't wanna cut you want to make sure that you have enough for your pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take maybe about that much off, because basically all I need is to fold down for my pockets. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use this line as my guide. You don't need to fold anything too much. So as you can see, that's what I'm gonna fold. And then as for my height, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna take out a little bit. Okay, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and score all your lines. Alright, so I did my first fold and I'm gonna use the edge as my guide. So you're gonna do your first fold, so which is like right there, and then you're gonna measure out to where your other fold needs to be. So it's gonna be somewhere right there, down the middle. So then you're gonna take your score down. And yep, that's what I'm gonna use. So then I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just gonna take off the edge pieces. So that it looks like that. And I should cut this one down because I don't need that much. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is I'm gonna take your little corners, cut the edge, And then you're gonna put glue on all your corners. So we'll do this one first. Hopefully it works, because it's working, it's working. This is the hardest part just because you're dealing with like little flaps. Okay, so you're gonna take your outer edge and you're gonna glue it down to your pocket, to these two flaps right here, just so it holds down nicer. And then you're gonna just make sure you align it. Alright, there we go. So I just repositioned it so that it would close because it wasn't closing. And so I just moved it, and as you can see now it's a better fit. So there you go, it closes a lot nicer, and that is what that looks like. Now to add the little flap with the card part, basically that's what it's gonna look like. You're just gonna adhere this on there, the pocket. You could do the blue one, but I think I'm just gonna stick to the pink one. And also what you can do is what I did with the last one, I added cardstock. I added cardstock like that to my paper so that it wouldn't look so plain. So as you can see. And I think with this one what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna leave a little bit of a white border. Alright, so I cut them down to size. First I cut one and then I cut the other one. Just the same size using, again, my ATG gun. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add my adhesive. And again, this is a good way to get use out of all your paper. As you can see, I did this entire book with the same paper that I was using. But that is what it looks like. And then what I did is I added some washi. So why not add some washi, right? I added some washi just for decoration and to cover any white space that I had right there. And there you go. And then I added a clear pocket, which I'm not gonna add right now. I'm just showing you the basics. Add some adhesive. I don't know what is wrong with this glue gun. I swear, like, it has a mind of its own. See? If you want to add a little bit of washi right there, you can add some washi right there as well. Just so you don't see the white part, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, well that's it guys. I went ahead and finished up the envelope pocket, and then you can add your little clear pocket right here. You can add some words right there. And sorry this one didn't come out perfect. Again, if I was really trying to take my time, I would measure this out to the T. You can always make the pocket as tall as the card, or you can put the card up here and then just do like decoration in the bottom. You can add like a doily in the front, maybe, you know, layer a doily, like a bigger layer with a smaller doily. And you can add some pom-pom trim right here, or some regular like lace ribbon. just about anything that you want to do with it. But that is the basic of how I did this flip book, or this pocket flip book. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial Tuesday for today. You know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Ellie_plan with me. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.